Africa, the second largest continent on earth, is considered blessed by the hand of God. The motherland, as it is often called, due to the belief that it was the birthplace of humanity, is teeming with wildlife. A strong life energy exists in its emerald green jungles, which are the sanctuaries of exotic flora and fauna. Its majestic mountains hold Earth's hidden treasures of gold, platinum and diamonds. The Nile winds and twists its way for over 4,000 miles northward from eastern Africa to Egypt, providing life source for countless creatures of God living under the limitless African sky. Many great and gifted beings have emerged from the African ancestry, including Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., actor Bill Cosby, and supermodel Iman, who exemplify the grace and talents of the African people. God continues to bless Africa through a living master, whose mission of sharing the love from the Most High with humankind brought her to this land. In 1995, Supreme Master Ching Hai came to Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, in West Africa. The First Lady of the Ivory Coast, Mrs. Henriette Bédier, invited Supreme Master Ching Hai to the Presidential Palace as an honored guest. Upon learning of the condition of the local hospitals, Supreme Master Ching Hai immediately made a contribution to purchase necessities, equipment, and medicine. She then was accompanied by the Prince of the Ivory Coast to the orphanages in the city of Abidjan. Supreme Master Ching Hai then continued on her journey to the Kingdom of Benin, once one of the most advanced of African civilizations. The royal family had arranged for a grand reception at the airport to greet their national guest. King Aguli Agbo and his queen welcomed Supreme Master Ching Hai to their palace and expressed their honor at receiving her in their country. During her stay in Benin, Supreme Master Ching Hai also visited hospitals, poor villages, and several orphanages run by convent nuns. Supreme Master Ching Hai showered the children with her love and gifts. She also made a contribution to the orphanage of Saint Enfant Jesus in order for them to add more facilities. Before her departure from this country, the First Lady of Benin, Mrs. Nicephore Soglo, invited Supreme Master Ching Hai to her official residence, where a friendly meeting took place between them. In November and December 1999, Supreme Master Ching Hai traveled to the great continent of Africa again during her Middle East and Africa tour titled Heaven is Only the Beginning. She was invited to lecture in 3 of South Africa's largest cities, Johannesburg, Durban, and Cape Town. Truth seekers in these cities yearned for the nectar of God to satisfy their inner longing. As Africa has gained the world's attention as a land of many cultures and beliefs, Cape Town, South Africa, was chosen as the ideal location to host the Parliament of the World's Religions on December 1st through to the 8th, 1999. Supreme Master Ching Hai was among the world's spiritual and religious leaders who were invited to speak at the Parliament's opening ceremony and made a special prayer as well. Afterwards, a group of Zulu children dancers had the honor of meeting Supreme Master Ching Hai. Touched by their pure hearts and sincerity, Supreme Master Ching Hai made a generous contribution for them. During the course of her visit, Supreme Master Ching Hai not only shared the noble teachings of the truth with the people of South Africa, but also made philanthropic contributions to the poor and less fortunate, amounting to about 100,000 US. Many members of the media also requested to interview Supreme Master Ching Hai. Although her time was limited, she granted several interviews to some of the major newspapers, radio and television stations. Everywhere she went, the African people warmly welcomed Supreme Master Ching Hai as an honored guest in their land, as she brought a message of peace and love to their people. We invite you to listen to Supreme Master Ching Hai's lecture titled The Invisible Passageway, delivered on November the 26th, 1999 in Durban, South Africa.
heaven belongs to every of us. We should know it.
Ngokuthi ke izulu leli lingelethu sonke. Kufanele lokho sikwazi.
That's the only way that we can end all the suffering, finish all the ignorance, and know our own greatness and enjoy the bliss of heaven here and now and after and forever.
Iyona ke ndlela ke le esingakwazi ukuthi siqede ukuhlupheka, inhlupheko noma ngabe yini okunye okungasiphethe kahle bese ke siphila ke impilo emnandi elandelayo yasezulwini.
The people who make war, the people who have hatred, the people who inflict suffering upon others because they don't know God, because they're too far from heaven, because they have forgotten completely their origin.
Abantu ke abaningi ke laba abathanda impi yilaba ke abayithandayo vele impi abanenzondo abasekuhluphekeni babese ke bayazama ke ukuthi ke babe abantu abathanda impi abakhohlwayo uNkulunkulu.
And we ourselves sometimes find ourselves also being very agitated about the surrounding, about the atmosphere of this world, about everything that we have to handle in daily basic, because we also far from heaven, even though heaven is right here, it's right with us.
Iningi ke lethu ke ebese lithanda ke ukuthi ke liba ngathi liba nodlame noma ukungabaza ngempilo esizungezile ukuthi ke manje ke abasenalo ulwazi noma nothando lukaNkulunkulu bayakhohlwa uNkulunkulu noma ngezulu kanti lokho kufanele ukuthi ke noma kuhlala kuthina emqondweni.
Most of the times, if we do not know God, if we do not have reconnection with the universal power, we work only with our mind, with the brain, which is just like a computer. And sometimes it works well, sometimes it's not functioning.
Esikhathini esiningi ke sithi ke uma sesenkingeni noma kunekuningi sicabangayo sisebenza ngemqondo yethu. Inqondo yethu ke le isebenza ngeindlela ezingafani. Bibuye ifane njengecomputer. Kwesinye isikhathi icomputer siyazi ukuthi ke ingasebenzi kahle, kwesinye isikhathi ibuye isebenze. Nomqondo yethu ke nayo ke isebenza ke kanjalo ke ibuye isebenze, ibuye ingasebenzi kahle.
That's why we suffer. That's why we have more failure than success. That's why we have more anger than love. So we must change this way of living. Then our life will be heaven.
Ingakho ke sijwayele ukuthi ke sihlupheke kakhulu kunokuba sithokoze, sizama ukuthi ke sibe izehluleki kunokuba siphumelele, sibe seke siba nenzondo kunokuba sibe nothando.
If we use the great universal power